Hi, I'm Debbie, and I love Tupperware. If you don't know me, last year when we started that pandemic, I was kind of panicking about gaining that COVID-19 pounds from being locked up. So instead, I went the opposite direction, and I started a program called Optavia, and I love Tupperware. So of course, they go hand in hand. But instead of gaining 19 pounds, I lost 40 pounds last year, and I'm working on keeping it off. I go between 35 and 40, but I'm happy with it. But some of the things is to try new recipes. I grew up on Kauai, and I don't think I ever saw a recipe book. I'm not sure. You just did it by how you were taught. You didn't really have a recipe. Your Hanai mom taught me a lot. So this recipe was sent, and it's called Bang Bang Chicken, and I'm not sure why it's called Bang Bang Chicken, but it's what they call a lean and green meal. So it's a meal that you can eat and tastes really good. So we're gonna try it today, and I know I have everything I need. So the first thing they do is you have to do the peanuts. So we have peanuts, and it takes an ounce of peanuts. This is 6 ounces. But you put half an ounce of peanuts inside the chop and prep. I think they call it the super chop and prep now. But you put the half an ounce in here, and then you put a tablespoon of oil. It says put in sambal. I don't know what sambal is. I looked it up, and it's a musical group when I googled it, so I'm not sure. We'll try oil with the peanuts. I'm sure it's going to taste great. And if you find that sambal or what it is, you can get some of that and put that in too. And then you chop it. You want it chopped pretty fine. So this is, can you hear it? Is it too loud? Or whatever. So it chops it really fine. So that's the peanut and oil. I have the recipe over here. I'm gonna figure out how to put it on the video. Okay, and then you take noodles, you make zucchini into noodles, and we have a handy spiralizer. This is the spiralizer. So it's really cool. You just stab it, not your hand, you stab I guess I better not do it that way. You stab it like that, don't get any fingers, and then you just twist it. So this is good when you want to make, because you can use a regular spiralizer and spiralize like a whole bunch of zucchini and stuff, make a big salad. But since this is just a small quantity, just for dinner tonight, if you want to do something, you just put it in a pot and you just use this and yeah. But I got some spiralizer already, and then at the end you just take it off and you can use this for in soups and stuff. So save that. That's a spiralizer, super easy. So you take 4 cups of zucchini noodles, and they also said you could take the you call that peeler and make noodles that way. If you don't have a spiralizer, you could make noodles that way. So if you have a peeler, you could use that. You don't have any excuse not to eat healthy. You can try to make excuses not to eat healthy, but this looks like about 4 cups. You notice I measure everything precisely. Yeah. And my assistant cleans up my mess at the end. And then after you do the zucchini, then you shred chicken breasts. So I shredded 1.5 pounds of chicken breast that's poached, cooked and shredded. And then you know what I did was I tried to write it bigger. So I wouldn't need my glasses. And I can't read my writing. Still can't read it. The glasses didn't help. Okay, it's a cucumber. So you're supposed to take a cucumber, and I always wondered what this was. They sold this at one time. Now this is to take the seeds out. We didn't waste anything on Kauai, so if you had a cucumber, you ate the seeds. Somebody was somebody was telling me the other day, you take the seeds out so that it doesn't get it stays better. I don't know, but I like the seeds. So you make matchsticks out of these. Has anybody seen matchsticks lately? Everybody just has lighters, right? So you cut it however you want in the little strips, like that. And you put that. And then you... That's so funny, I can't read my handwriting. I'll use the recipe on the phone. Okay, so then you add the peanut sauce, this peanut sauce that we made. You add that. If I did it wrong, you guys wouldn't know because you've never seen it before, right? Okay, so you put this in here, and you know Tupperware has awesome spatulas. We'll use a spatula. Spatula. And then you toss it. I end up with quite a mess when I'm done. So then you toss this together. And as I was tossing it together, I remember that I forgot to bring the bowls to eat in up here. This is my Tupperware room. This is my Tupperware room, and I keep all, this is where I can do my demos. I have my computer. I have extra stuff up here. It has a flat screen TV. It has air conditioning. It's kind of one of my favorite places in the house. So you toss this really well. That looks pretty good, huh? Chicken, and do I have a bowl up here? Has to be a Tupperware bowl. Tastes much better in a Tupperware bowl. Always gotta wash everything off first. And I dry with the microfiber cloths. So it says to put a quarter of this in the bowl, each bowl. We're only gonna do one bowl though, so about a cup of the noodles and chicken. I think it looks pretty good. You can figure out what that sambal is. You could try that too. Okay, so that's the chicken with the noodles, and then you're supposed to put some of this cucumber slices on top. And then, I didn't know what coriander was either. Sounds pretty good. Sounds pretty good. So you take some coriander, and you take, okay, you're supposed to take spring nuts. No, spring onion. Okay, I live in Waianae. We don't have spring onions. I couldn't even find shallots, but I found green onions. So we're using green onions. So they said to use green onions sliced thinly, and then you use some of that coriander. This coriander. I'll put the measurement somewhere in the YouTube video. And then you have the other half of the nuts chopped up. Use only a quarter of this nuts also. Each one. The chop and prep, that's whatever, is really good. So you use some of this, and you put this on top. If you can find spring onions, look it up online. It's really interesting. Spring onions are not green onions and not shallots. They're spring onions. They all look the same. They got the bulb on the bottom and they have green leaves. Okay, and here's the rest of the nuts that you're allowed to eat. So this is filling, and this is one of the meals that we're allowed to eat on the program, if we want. We can make whatever we want, but this is an idea to eat something different. I hope you can see it. I don't know how to do Zoom on my computer, but that is the bang bang chicken. Okay, hope you like it. Aloha.